So long story short, I decided I wanted to try growing an apple plant from the dining hall. That's actually right across from us, down at Shelter. It actually started last year at the end of my freshman semester when I started to try to grow an apple plant, but it only took about 2 weeks for me to kill it because I accidentally watered it with the same water that I was drinking, which I had put a fizzy drink tablet in, or an airborne tablet. That's what they're officially called. Thanks, Mom. Fizzy drink is what they're officially called. Fast forward to the start of my sophomore semester, I tried growing a plant again. Anyway, it only took about 2 weeks until that plant died too, because an RA who shall remain nameless decided to kill it in cold blood. You know who you are. But at the beginning of September, I went about this process with a little bit more knowledge. I germinated some seeds and I planted them, and I actually was able to grow an apple plant. And it's been growing since August, so it's been with me for about 5 months now. But it's been growing inside of a water bottle, and it stopped growing about maybe 2 months ago. So I'm thinking that the space that it's in has some effect on its growth, as well as the soil it being in. I took the soil from Killamson campus. Don't tell anybody. I don't know if that's right or wrong. I had the ability to replant it before Christmas break, but I didn't want to have a more cumbersome amount of plant to take care of and to transport to and from everywhere I was going. So I decided to hold off, and that might have been the best idea I made, because what I was gonna do, which was a really bad idea, I was gonna use 2-liter bottles. I was gonna cut them in this orientation in which this side was up. I'd cut out something around here, and then I think I have the idea still. I was gonna take this vitamin thing here. I was gonna sit the 2-liter on top of it, just like this. I purchased coffee filters so that the water would filter out and the soil would stay there. I also bought a good amount of coffee. I'm not a coffee drinker, but I read that the nitrogen in coffee is good for plants, although I think I was gonna put too much in. It's a good thing that I waited until now. It was just last Friday, I was talking to one of my supervisors, and she told me that she was gonna go to the store and she was gonna get some potting soil and that she'd give me the rest of it. And I had already purchased a 2-gallon planter. I actually have it right here, which in hindsight it's very large. It might be too large, but I won't have to buy another one, right? That's the idea. I won't have to size it up for a while. We really didn't have a plan to do this, but then Molly came through and she gave me the potting soil, and so now there's really no excuse as to not replant my plant. So without further ado, let's bring them in. Bow. So this right here, this is Planthony Jr. actually. Planthony's dad was killed by the RA. Again, we're not talking about him. That's unimportant. He's grown very tall, and I think part of the reason he stopped growing is because he's been growing like a twin. What is this? I don't know. He actually has an Instagram account. It's called Planthony Jr. If you're interested in following the life and growth of a plant, by all means, go for it. We need the followers. We're desperate. All right, so the soil that Molly picked out is called Miracle Grow Potting Mix. It grows the plants twice as big, feeds up to 6 months. More blooms for more color. Oh, perfect. There are instructions. Step number 1. Oh, first of all, we recommend wearing gardening gloves when using this or other planting materials. We'll be fine. All right, step number 1, select a pot with a drainage hole. I've got 6 of them. Number 2, fill pot about 1/3 of the way full. So Planthony's already pretty established, so when we put him in, he'll be about this deep into it, so maybe just a little bit more than 1/3. Step number 3, loosen root ball, place plant in pot. Step number 4, add more mix, press lightly. Finally, step number 5, water, let drain. You know what might be a good idea? Maybe I do use a coffee filter. Maybe I put it in here. Look at that. Look at that. Isn't it a perfect fit? And I just realized why gloves might be necessary. Oh, I just totally, entirely missed. I dig it. Cool. So I got some, whoa. So I got some scissors right here. Wait, let's follow our step here. We've selected a pot. We filled the pot. Now loosening ball, root ball, place plant, loosen root ball. I guess this thing. Let's cut you out, let's free you. It's gotta be so liberating. I apologize if I cut any of your roots. That would be devastating. I'm doing a superb job at this, by the way. Absolutely wonderful. This is going. Well, everything's falling apart. Just like my career. I don't have yet. Oh gosh. That's enough, right? Yeah? Oh. It's not stable. Oh, all the dirt falls off on the bottom. It's gonna be really bad. Oh, like that. Orient his center here. Alright, I think we'll keep that there as something that can kind of provide stability as I build up around it. Actually, sort of, kind of worked. Ah! Ah! Make sure you get all the precious, oh, I spilled everywhere. Yeah, okay, we're looking good here. It's time to finish what we started. Let's give him something to drink. It's just kind of floating around. It's taking its sweet time. It's not really going into the soil. It's kind of interesting, actually. Can you see that? There. See that? It's just kind of just taking a sweet time going in. I don't know anything about plants, but this is so cool. We made a bit of a mess, but that's okay, right? Because this isn't about clean. This is about planting. Oh, would you look at him? He looks so good. He looks so splendid. Hello. I'm making a fool of myself, but no one will know because I'm not going to do anything with this video ever. Alright, cool. By the way, I think I really like this microphone. I can whisper into it